Hi, this is really amazing. I realized that my number one video has more views than Joe Rogan's number one video, and probably most celebrities, unless it's a music video and they're rock stars, because music videos get way more views for some reason. But I'm talking about famous actors and all other famous people. Like, I'll show you Joe Rogan right now. I'm making a screen that records my desktop. I'm not making it. The program made it. And I'm going to keep me in the bottom right of the screen. Look at this. Go to YouTube if you want to find the top videos for your search result. I typed in Joe Rogan. And go to filters, and go to view count. That means the biggest videos it shows first. Check this out. Joe Rogan's biggest video on YouTube, and he's huge on YouTube. He has billions of views, I think. His biggest video is with Elon Musk. The one where he probably smoked weed with him or something. That's famous. It has 58 million views. 58 million views. Joe Rogan's number one video. This is a miracle. My video is bigger than his, that I'm the creator of. And Danica was kind of a creator of, or the director. I typed in Ronald McDonald. I went to view count. It actually was the number one Ronald McDonald video there was from 2016 to maybe now. That was getting the most views during that time. And it caught up to these that were uploaded many years before. Well, years before. This was uploaded 3 years before. This was uploaded 7 years before. This is the real McDonald's one. Mine has 63 million views. Shows up third according to view count, but it was getting the most since 2016. So it had the most effect on like popular media and stuff. Even the Joker, which mine was a good clown, and it came out right before clowns were looked at as bad. So it happened to go big, and they made the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, and made his makeup after it. But this is a good clown. Never had any anxiety about it being bad, because I didn't make my life about like a joke too much, I guess. So I didn't get to worry about it too much with clown. But I think everyone's kind of worried about that here and there. At some time, they have worried about being a clown a little bit when they joke too much instead of doing what God wants us to do. So it's not really a worry. It's not a worry. But there's my video. Rowan's terrified of Ronald McDonald. Then an ad shows up. Rowan's terrified of Ronald McDonald. 63,471,000 views. Uploaded August 29th, 2016. So this is so cool. It's not the most important thing, but this is like something that makes me feel happy. It's a miracle. Joe Rogan. Mine's bigger than Joe Rogan's. That's amazing. It's bigger than his number one video. Now, he has $100 million supposedly, which is way more money than I've ever made. And, I don't want to, I'm not comparing, in particular, my number one video has more views than his number one video. But of course, he did huge things that, he has all these other videos. I scrolled way down. He's still 16 million, 15 million. He might have hundreds of videos with 1 million views or more. He probably has 1,000 for all I know. Hundreds at least. I think he has hundreds of videos with at least 1 million views. So that's pretty good. But my number one video has more views than his number one video. His has 58 million. Mine has 64 million or something like that. 60, going on 64 million or whatever. So let's look up another celebrity. Tom Cruise. Got a music video. Way more views than mine. I don't know how he got so many views. But besides the music video, which has 386 million for Take My Breath Away, Tom Cruise, his actual other videos that are not music videos, but you can't. He has a video that's way bigger than mine. 386 million views. His next biggest video is 55 million. So, he has me beat on my number one video. But he, of course, made hundreds of millions of dollars and is a real movie star in big budget movies in theaters. So, he's one of the biggest movie stars on earth. My video is bigger than his second biggest video online, apparently. I mean, I guess, for lack of a better word, I guess, because YouTube is the main video thing, unless I can't imagine Vimeo having more views than YouTube, or some of these other things that I don't even know if I have many videos or any videos on there. TikTok, this is kind of scary. This is like, I have a TikTok. It could have gotten big. My first video got like 1,000 or 2,000 views. It would have gotten bigger, but I just didn't do. Turn this off. Tom Cruise. Hey, he's got a TikTok. He has a TikTok. It says no content. I don't know. Anyway, it's YouTube. So on YouTube, well, we know Jack Black has more. I think it has more views than it. Trying to think of a big movie star. Brad Pitt. I don't know. Brad Pitt view count. He's one of the most successful people on earth, more than an actor alone. That don't impress me much. It mentions his name one time in the song, and I guess he's not in the video at all. So I have more views than Brad Pitt's biggest video. His has 54 million views. His biggest video has 54 million views. Mine has 64 million or 63 million. So that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. He's somewhere in the lyrics. There he is. Okay, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much. So you got the looks, but have you got the touch? He's not in the video at all. As far as I can see, scrolling through all these images. Some other actor. Some other actor. So this is not a video that he's the main actor in, or that he created, but he's a producer. He's a big Hollywood producer. He's kind of cool. I like him. He's one of my favorite actors. He's probably done 1,000 times. He probably has, who knows how much, 1,000 times as much money as I do, for all I know. I don't even really know what his net worth is. But I'm not trying to compare. I'm just saying that my number one video online has more views than Brad Pitt's number one video online. This one. Tango ever. Tango forever. That's what that is big, man. I think I can't make sense of it, so maybe not put it online, but it's okay. I don't know why. I don't. So I hope no one knows what that means besides whatever I'm supposed to say. I don't know. Besides whoever understands what that means. That means something different or the same as what I thought. I don't know. Takes two to tango. What does that mean? No. It's our fault that we got a divorce. Maybe. So we can be together again, because I've been wanting to be together the entire time. I don't get why she would be at. So, big famous actors. Zac Efron. I know he's got really low body fat. What's The Greatest Showman? A big giant movie that he's in. He's younger, so he's maybe more likely to be in videos and social media. I don't know. Than some of the older Hollywood actors. I don't know. And he has very low body fat. He's in really good shape. He's a little younger than me, but once I feel like I get really low body fat, which is, I don't want to show you how much I have now, but it's more than you may think. You know, I'd look way better too. But he has huge views. Zac Efron, I think hundreds of millions for one video, The Greatest Showman, and it's a big budget movie. So he has a huge resume. But what does he know how to do? You know, besides acting, I don't know. Can he write a screenplay? Can he do all that post production and editing? Does he know how to direct a movie? Is he a screenwriter who knows how to sit down and make a really brilliant, beautiful, well-written, good screenplay that's good and kind, or really amazingly entertaining, by doing all the work to where you don't see his face, you don't see his good looks, and all you see is the work that he did to write a really amazing screenplay and rewrite again, and do his best work in a screenplay. What would it look like? Or would you just see his face looking good and his body looking good, and he knows how to promote himself and get acting work really well? And that's why he's so famous and somewhat inherited a little bit. Like his family encouraged him. And more, maybe some other things that I don't know what he's good at, but I'm saying, like, you can look at any famous person and say, you can do better things than they can. You can do better things than they can. That they are not the best people in the world to aspire to. And in America, we shouldn't aspire to being rich, having a net worth, being famous, all those things that we think we're not good enough, we don't have enough or something. And it makes people into constantly working, like workaholics, that they're working so hard all the time, relentlessly working at things. We shouldn't have to be that way, I think. But it's good to work hard. And I'm happy now because I realize maybe I did do enough so far. But, it still feels like it may not be enough. So, who is a big famous person who's not like the really young ones who are likely to have tons of views. Like, all the young ones who are likely to have more views that are A-list. Like, the one who's Latino. Justin Bieber is the biggest one on the internet. Justin Bieber is the biggest celebrity in both film and video, I think. Meaning, music and video. Like this video he did has 3.5 billion views, but he's young. His dad's a little older than me, but his dad's like in shape and stuff. And he had a kid a little later. So my kid is like 20 years younger than Justin Bieber, or something like that. 15 years younger than Justin Bieber, or 20 years younger. My oldest kid, Rowan, and my son Ivan and the baby are way younger than Justin Bieber, But Justin Bieber happened to go big at this. He sings. What does he know how to do? Sing, look good. He can kind of play some music. He may be good at music. I don't know how good, but he's good, probably. He's good at music. I know he's good at music. It's what he does. But what he really does is sing, look good. He went out there, somehow they promoted him, people believed him enough to where he can make a living at it. And, he also dances. I don't know what else he does, but he probably can't write a screenplay. He probably can't record all the music himself and write all the music himself and play it and sing. I don't know how it would come out. If he had to actually use the recording stuff himself and do it all himself, what would it sound like? We don't know, because he never had to. He never had to, and he probably never had to do a hard day's labor in his life. But he was working hard at this music stuff since he was a kid. And he finally made it, so he knew he had to keep working hard because he didn't want to go back to how it was before he got so famous, maybe. Or I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know enough about him, but he's an okay guy. He believes in God and Jesus. He's okay. But you could say something about, like, okay, what does he know how to do? Sing, dance, a couple other things. Does he know anything about how to do the work that you do? I don't know. Why are these girls all dancing and acting sexy? How moral is he? Will he make it to heaven even though he's a Christian? That's what's really important. Will we make it to heaven by being kind to others on earth? Because on earth, what's really important is being kind to others. That's how we're supposed to be on earth. It's not for an end goal. It's not for a prize at the end or whatever. It's not about us being the coolest one. It's about doing God's work. He might make it to heaven. I don't know. He's been a little sinful with his partying kind of ways, but he might be really good, a kind person, even though he has all that money. I think he might be kind of okay. I think he's like a kind of good person, but I don't know. He's like never had to worry much at all about his appearance. And that I know of, but he's a human being too. He might have worried a little bit too when he was a teenager going through, whatever. But I don't know. I think he's okay, but you don't know unless you're friends with those people in real life. You can't judge them or know what they're like. So it's better to be close to family and people who you know in real life. But apparently these people like him and the younger people have more views that I didn't know. People in their 20s, well, not 20s usually, not big enough A-list stars yet, but people in their 30s who've been at it since they were kids, they've been doing it long enough to where they had a chance to become A-list, like Selena Gomez. Somebody like that who's like 30, but still looks like a teenager. Yeah. She has huge views. This music video has 778 million. She may have a billion. She may not have a billion hit video. I don't know. Yeah, 2.8 billion views. Singing with some other person I've never heard of, Charlie Puth. I have no idea who that is. Most people probably don't even know. Director Phil Pinto. I don't know who that is. If somebody runs into him really hard from behind, he'll blow up. I don't know. But that's not true. I don't know what Pinto means. Pinto, there could be many ways. I don't know. I don't want to be mean to him. I don't want to be mean to anyone. Taylor Swift, 1.4 billion views. Those people have a bunch of views. The real musicians. Madonna. You count. 1.5 billion. 1 billion. She has 2 billion hit videos. More than billion hit videos. For music, that's amazing. Because I did more film and video. But I played music in my films and videos, but for some reason that's Madonna. She's I think the richest female musician to have ever lived. She's I think the richest female musician to have ever lived. Madonna. Richest female musician. No, Rihanna. You wouldn't think that. She's lesser known than Madonna. Oprah Winfrey has a little more money than her, but not really from music. And these are the people that like, you know, when she dies, Rihanna, where's she going to go? Heaven or hell? How did she live her life? Did she do God's work? Or was she not doing God's work? It's really important. That's what life's about. Not about how much money you made from your work, but how much you followed the Bible and did God's work and you believed in God and Jesus. But these things we get to do too. But you know, kind of. But if it's worrying you so much, don't worry about it anymore. Find some way that you feel happy enough about it where it's enough and you know that you have enough to not worry all the time. It's not easy sometimes, but sometimes by some miracle we feel like we did enough for whatever reason. But these people, she doesn't, you know, the record companies and producers got a bunch of money from that. She wasn't the creator of the video, I think. You know, she sang. It's her as the lead actor, as actress or whatever, the lead whatever it is. But she may have gotten to where she owns all her stuff now and does whatever she feels and gets all the money for it. She's attractive. She wants every man's attention. Wow. She's one of the hugest one's on YouTube or out there or something, but I'm not supposed to go for it. But she wants men's attention. She doesn't want me. She doesn't even know who I am. She has one of the most views on YouTube for a female. I think 13 billion. That's huge. I didn't know. I had no idea her page was so big. 21 million subscribers. That's pretty big for YouTube. You know, she probably has a huge Instagram too. He's selling his car, my friend. This is not her channel. This is not her page. Here it is. 52.8 million followers. She has a huge Instagram. Who's this? Her mom? I don't know. Nope. Don't think of her in a sexual way. It's wrong. She has a huge Instagram too. This stuff that I should stop looking at and not care about anymore. She has $150 million. She probably makes like $20 million a year. $25 million a year. Who knows? You know, Mike Tyson spent it all. He had 400 million. It got down to 3 million. He may have had nothing left unless he really got in shape and started doing his work again. Not easy. The way he spent money. Oh, who cares? For sale. He's still trying to sell that car. I don't need it. Hey. My friend Matt, he didn't respond to me when I wrote to him asking to be in a band, which may have been wrong. Doing my kids instead, I guess. Dando. Elvis. I wonder how big that new Elvis movie is. Huge. Oh no, that's Elvis Presley. That's not even the Elvis movie. Thank God the real Elvis has more views. Can't help falling in love with you. 339 million views. Wow. His top 5 videos have however many, almost 1 billion views or something like that. It's amazing what he did on Earth, but who knows if he made it to heaven or not, you know? He may have led some people astray from their faith, well, kind of being like a false idol. We don't know. We can't judge him. Maybe he will make it to heaven on Judgment Day. I hope he does, but he might not. We don't know. That's the real Elvis. I don't even know where the Elvis movie is. Elvis was so huge. Oh, an ad. The top video is the Elvis movie ad. Let's see if it's bigger than his movies. Because he did movies too. His movies are bigger than the actual new Elvis movie. Hey, Ronald McDonald has more views than the biggest Elvis movie. Stupid. Yeah. It's like seeing how it's like somehow I felt happy enough that I did enough. Can't even find the Elvis. Oh, there is the remake. Has 8.5 million views. It's been up for 3 weeks. It's been online for 3 weeks. That's pretty big. We used to have videos like that. Ronald McDonald got bigger than that in 3 weeks, I think. I think it was getting 1 million every 2 days. So my Ronald McDonald video is bigger than the new Elvis movie video on here. But they have other, it's huge. Their Elvis movie stuff and other stuff, and but I really want to be with Danica and my kids mostly. So hopefully that'll be okay. I'm gonna go. I may or may not post this video. I hope to be with her and the kids. I don't know how I'm gonna get to Texas and have it be okay. Maybe I'll just go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put a warmer shirt on or something. Okay, I'm gonna go. This is John Birmingham. Bye. Believe in God and Jesus and you'll be saved. Hopefully, when you really do God's work on earth. We'll know on Judgment Day, but we got to do our best. Right now, it's not easy. Okay, sometimes it is. Sometimes God lets it be okay and really easy. Okay, bye.